Welcome to Crafty Liz CreeAtions. Today we'll be making a nativity wreath on the Unique in the Creek oval board right here. See that? And here's the nativity sign. I did have my pipe cleaners attached there. I have a cable mount here, but it's not adhered real well, so I'm not gonna put a pipe cleaner in there for now until a little bit later on. Okay, so these are secure enough. So when I do attach it onto the board, it's gonna be perfect. So I'll set that aside. Okay, and the mess is the snowdrift, cotton snowdrift natural mesh. I did cut these at 14 inches. I went out, so I do need 20 pieces for what I'm doing here, so I cut these at 14 inches just so I can have enough to use one roll of mesh. Again, 20 pieces cut at 14 inches, and here I cut them the ribbon at 14 inches each, the 1.5 inch ribbon, embossed royal blue and cream. 14 inches, so 15 each of these. Okay, so we'll be using zip ties for this. Also, we'll probably use these tools over here, the nippers, the needle nose, and the zip tie cutter. And probably make a bow at the end, one bow, and yes, let's begin. I think we're gonna do woodland ruffle for this part. Just gonna roll these, the tips up, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm just gonna pin that. One, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm just gonna push that, pinch and pleat, just like that. And when I get to this part, I take off the clip and I clip these together. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll just add them into the board. I need about 1, 2, 3. One, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is called the woodland ruffle. Some people call it that kerfuffle, and I'm just gonna grab my ribbon, and I don't know which one I should put on top. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just probably do it this way. Fold it in the middle, find half, and pinch these together like that. And what I do is I flip them over here and pinch them right there and get them ready. And I start from this hole out to the next, towards the board. I'm just gonna just do that. Make sure this is in the middle. So cute, my grandson's so cute. And I'm just gonna pull that closed and cut off the zip tie, just like that. And I'll do that for what should I do? There's 20 holes on the outside, so I think I'm gonna go every other this way, like that. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm just gonna get this ready again. So I'm gonna skip these holes. I'm gonna go to the next one. Okay, and we'll mess with the ribbon until until I get everything into the board. I won't mess with it. Okay. Just grab our zip tie, add it into there. Make sure your flat side is facing the ceiling, because otherwise when you go to zip up your zip tie, if you don't hear those zips or those clicks, it means it's on backwards and your stuff will come off. Okay, just like that. Don't pull it all the way, just to make sure these are good to go. I'm gonna pull this towards the outside, just like that. And I'm gonna pull it closed. And just like so. Put those off. There we go. And this is what we'll be doing all the way around, every other on the outside hole towards the board. Okay? So, but first, let's make a few of these woodland ruffles. Don't you guys just love this beautiful mesh? I love cotton snowdrift mesh. So pretty. Should have brought more clips. Brought out more clips. 1, 2, 3. So adding one more on the outside, and then we'll go on to the inside. Just like that. Get our ribbon ready. Have all our outside mess and ribbon on. Okay, see that? That pretty? And we turn it around. So now we're going into these two holes here. So I'm gonna start at the top. Start at the top now. So this is the top where these two holes are. Those are the hanging holes. So we added one here, right? So we're now going to add mess and ribbon here, the middle hole and the inside hole. These, every other, all the way around. So I'm thinking, what if I add this here? Let's see, let's find out. So what I can do also here is just attach this first. In the middle. Yes. Attach this first. And I can add another zip tie. This is easy, the easiest way you can add your mess and ribbon. The first way is a little hard for beginners. So I'm going to be adding one ribbon, as I usually do for oval boards, is add one ribbon per zip tie. I think that was what I was going to do. Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna skip these holes now and go on to the next one. I'm gonna add the mess and the cream ribbon on the next one there. Just like that. Next one will be this. Ready? So I'll add my, I'm just wondering, should I have No. Okay, I'll add my ribbon in there. Just make sure when you add your zip ties in there, you don't go on top when you're closing it. You don't go on top of that zip tie that's already in there. You pull it aside a little bit, and it'll close right. It's a little tip there. Otherwise, your ribbon will be just floating around in there if it's not closed right. we go. There we go. Have all our mess and ribbon in there now. As you can see, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. It's a huge, huge wreath already. Let me see the size. So the length is about 28, 29 inches long. And it's a pretty decent size. 24 inches wide, maybe. Okay. So here's the top. Show you the back. See what it looks like. So clean. So let's add the sign in there, and we sell make a bow after. And add a bow. Let's make a bow. I'll do the navy, the royal blue first. I'll go 10 inches for the tail. So yeah, I'll just use the blue, more of the blue, because it is a night sky sign, and if it was some during the day sign, I'll probably use the cream one, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'll go 5 inches with the, you guys seeing this okay? Should I move closer? So 5 inches, loops, 3 of them on each side. So I'll do a shorter one for this, probably 9.5 inches. So this way we'll see them, see the ribbons like that. I won't have to cut them down. So for this one, I'm going 4.5 inches. 2 loops on both sides. So there we go. So let's add the blue in there again. 1 loop on both sides. This time we'll go 9 inches with the tail. an inch smaller, or yeah, an inch smaller. Come on, work with me. There we go. All right, so we'll attach those over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's the top. So we'll add the sign right there. It's perfect right there. So again, I'm just gonna attach from here and here. I will do this a little later on because it's not adhered really good. So see, now when I attach this, I'm thinking maybe what I can do if I'm going to attach it. So I'm going to have 2 pipe cleaners going across here, and I'll secure it right there. Because if I secure it over here, that's too far. Or maybe I can secure it here and here. So, but I think here and here. So this way I won't have to add the pipe cleaner. So, because look at that. It's just, it has to be secured. And so here and here. And when this adheres, because it's not really strong enough, so I'm not gonna bother with it until, because I just added that cable mount with E6000 before I came on, and I sort of added it last night. And the bow will be going right in the middle. Oh. Later. All right, let's open up these. We'll go cream, blue, cream, white, blue, cream, white, all the way around. There it is, friends. Here's my project for today. There's a huge wreath.